Okay. Hello guys, it's Shadrach. And me. Shadrach, say hi.
Hello guys.
Okay. Now we've learned how to use sheet music. A little bit, just recognizing those notes. I'm going to give you now, how do you apply this? If you don't know at all how to read music, by just using those two. You see these things here? That's a keyboard with names and everything, but don't worry about that. We're going to put it away. So let's zoom into that song. This is the song Rose, or The Rose, by Bette Midler, I guess. It's a very old song. And now, this song is in the key of C, which is exactly what we have been showing. Key of C plays only white notes. All right. Now let's have a look at those things. Now looking at the top stuff there, don't worry about anything else, but look, it's a treble clef, meaning the left hand. Where's my pen? Okay, let's use a pencil. Now, if you look there, we still have those 5 lines and 4 spaces. Now, where are these notes in that stuff? So you see, we said the first, you can tell these are on the spaces. So if you're looking at the bottom space there, which will be, my hands are unstable now. This will be that space there. It's an F to an A to a C. So you see that note head, it's on that space for C. So this is the first C above middle C, because middle C should be somewhere in between. So looking at that one, it's going to be our top C from middle C, or first C above middle C. And then you go on and move from line to space. So from that C, it's going to be D, E on the space, F on the line, G on that space. So you're playing a C and a G there on top. All right. And that thing repeats itself all the way up until the end of that line. All right. So it's a C, first C above middle C, and G above middle C. And if you see them connected like that, it means you're playing them together, simultaneously. All right? And then you play that. You play 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these for that top line. All right? I hope you get that part. So, first C above middle C and the second G above middle C. So let's go and locate those things on the keyboard, because this is what you want to do. You want to know the notes, and you want to place your hands in there, and you want to listen to the original song as it is played, and then you want to play that melody by just using your listening without using the counting and the complicated stuff, which of course are going to go to, and you won't be afraid of it even. Okay? So this is our middle C. We're looking on the piano now. Middle C. And we said we're going to play the first C above middle C. That's the C above middle C, which is an octave higher. So we're going to place our finger there. And then we saw on the sheet music that the next note was a G, which is above that C. So this is where you start the song. Now if you go to listen to the song, how it's played, it plays something like this. Okay. They just play that repeatedly all the way for the first intro. All right, you see now how nice it is. You don't worry about the left hand. The left hand doesn't even play. The left hand comes in later. I play middle C and D there. So let's try to do it like the song is played, and then, yeah, we'll leave it at that. And then I'm going to use this application to another song so that you don't use one thing and think it's very bad. Okay, it goes. Okay, that's what they play there. I hope this one is good. Let's do it one more time. Counting now, but I don't want you to concentrate on the counting. We'll get to it later. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, the best way to count when you're playing a song is go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and enough for the rows. That's how it's played. So you see, by knowing the notes and just knowing the keyboard where are those notes and listening to the song, you can just play the song without knowing all these counting nonsenses which are going to drive you crazy sometimes, but in fact you're going to enjoy it. Let's have a look at another piece to show that sometimes it doesn't have to be very, very simplified for you to play the song, but it can be complicated, and as complicated as you can get, you can just play it. Now let's have a look at that one there. It's Ave Maria by Johann Sebastian Bach. I think it's German, I don't know. Okay. Now what you're going to look at, it's still the same key of C, so no manga business with the black notes there. That's what we say in my country. Okay, proud of it. Let's go looking at that line. You see that line on the treble clef? That note is just on that line. The note head itself is on the line. And that line we know being circled by that tail of the treble, so it's a G, the first G above middle C. And then it moves on to play that space. You see the second space from the top, it's a C, like you remember F-A-C-E. And of course it goes to an E above that, so it's G, C, E. And if you know anything about that arrangement, it's a C major chord, second inversion, because you're playing G, C, E. Okay, and then you repeat that thing again for the second time. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're playing the same thing. All right, that's the Ave Maria. Let's have a look at it on the piano keyboard now. What is that? Looking at the middle C, this is our middle C. And we said we're playing the first G above middle C. And then we're going to play the next C there from that G and that E. Okay? So if you listen to the song when it starts, Ave Maria, it goes. Okay? That's what it does. So you sort of alternate between those notes. Let's have a look at it in slow motion. You do it twice, okay? So it doesn't matter what those lousy notes are, you just don't care about them. You just care to know what exactly on the piano am I hitting. And you listen to the song, you just forge that rhythm. And once you get it right, you will play by ear. You see, a lot of guys will tell you, we play by ear. And mainly, they just look at the sheet sometimes, I don't know. And then they know how the song sounds, and then they can find it. But trust me, by ear is much better, and you can play anything. Sheet music sometimes has nasty rules which are going to make you quit, okay? So that's Ave Maria. Let's go and have a look at the next chord. So you see, for that first measure on the sheet music, all you play, you just play that thing twice like I did. 1, 2, 3, so you go. And then again. All right, let's do it again. Okay, we repeat the same thing twice for that measure. And then we move on to the next measure there, whereby we change slightly now. You see, when you look at our F-A-C-E on the spaces, because now the notes are on the space line and line. So it's like F-A, so you see that note there. It's on an A. This is the first A above middle, see? And then we go on A, B, C, D. You see the next one is on a D, that line there. And then we count again E, F. So that one is on an F. Okay, so it's A, D, F. A, D, F. Go and have a look at that. And then you repeat the same thing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you do that thing twice again. Okay, so let's go down and see on the piano how do you use that. So from that, you just move to that A there. This is the A. Okay, this is the C. Oh, sorry, we're not playing a C. C, D, we're going to play the D, and then we play that F. Okay, so this is how you do it as well. You do it twice, okay? Alright, so, you see, let's do it in slow motion now. A, okay, that's how it works. Now let's just finish off that intro section. Let's go again down And this is the last one I'm going to be showing, by the way, so we'll try to do it nicely together, and then don't worry, just concentrate on the right hand. Left hand should not give you any problems. I don't want to go to it now because what we have learned so far, we haven't touched to what the left hand will be doing there. So just look on the right hand. But I may play the left hand. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, looking at here now, the second staff. The top staff there for the treble clef. Again, remember the lines, it's every good boy does fine. So that one starts on the second line, circled by that tail of the treble, so it's still the same G we spoke about. The first G above middle C. And then it goes to that second line from the top, which is a D, and then it goes to an F again. So it repeats that thing twice. So you see, you just keep repeating twice. So let's have a look at it on the piano keyboard. Won't spend too much time on that one. So you go back to the same G. From that A, you go back there, and then you play that D and F. Okay, this is an A minor chord. So don't worry about that anyway. D minor chord. What am I saying? It's a D minor chord. So don't worry about its inversion or anything. So we go. We do it twice, okay? So let's do it in slow-mo. G, D, F, so. Okay, that's what you ever do. And then guess what? The very last measure, I won't bother to show it anyway, because it's the same thing as we played when we first played this song. So you go back to that G, C, E. So you go twice, and then you go to the saw. So let me try to show you now those three parts put together, and then you see how they sound. See, this is how it plays. So let's try to do it now properly with all the fingers trying to obscure everything. I'll try to play now the real rhythm of the song, and let's see how it will work with us. Okay, let me just have a look there. What do we have on the bass? It's A to C. Okay, so it goes. Sorry, no, it's A to E. Goodness, I'm bad. It's C to E. Yeah, it's C to E, okay? So, let's do it again. Okay, and then the next part we repeat C and D. Okay, and then we go down to a B and the D. So, okay, and then now what do? We go back to the same thing. So let's do it now together and without a pause or something. So. Sorry. Okay, let's do it one more time. So that's what you do, and you use this one with a pedal, but I won't use it now. Okay, have a nice one, reading sheet music. I hope this was a better application. So we'll get deeper and deeper and deeper into complications, and trust me, with this, I can bet you $1,000. You will know how to read within 2 months. Okay, goodbye.